Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to find the surface area and volume of a pyramid. So, got this pyramid right here. You can see it has a square base. And just to explain some of the measurements here, so obviously the 10 is just the sides of the base, and that would be the same for all four sides. And then there's the height of the pyramid itself. That's this dotted line that I tried to draw right there in the center. That's 12 inches. That's defined as like the perpendicular distance. Wow, I just totally forgot a word there. Between the vertex and the base. Okay, so that upside down T means perpendicular. So it's like if you dropped like a plumb line, boop, right down, it would hit the middle. That's the height. This 13 inches here is called the slant height. So that's the height of the lateral faces. Lateral means side. So these triangles on the side, the height of that guy is 13. And it makes sense that this would be bigger than this because if you connected these here and made like a triangle, it would be like a slice of the pyramid, right? This would be the hypotenuse, so of course it has to be longer than the leg of that triangle. So there you go. I'm going to show you, I'm just going to use the formula. I believe this would be the formula that you found if you just Googled it. And then I'll just do the same method I was doing before, like just using the shapes and finding the area of all the shapes and adding them together. Here we go. The area of the base, right, that's just a square, so that would be 10 times 10, which would be 100. And then plus half. Perimeter of the base, if I do 10 times 4, that's 40. And then times the slant height, bang bang, that's 13. So if you put that in your calculadora, you should get 360 and it's inches squared. Okay? Or, again, however you want to think about it, if you like formulas, great. You could just think, okay, well, if I figure out what the shapes are that make up this pyramid, I obviously have the square on the bottom. I've got one square, and the area of that is 100. And then you've got four triangles that are the faces. So the area of a triangle is half of the base, which is 10, times the height, which is 13. And then there's four of them. So that would be 260. You add them together, you still get your 360. Obviously, it's going to be the same answer. There you go, just two different ways of getting to the same final answer. For the volume, the area, or the formula of the volume is a third of the area of the base times the height. Now, if you remember the prisms that we did last week, the formula for the volume of the prism is just the area of the base times the height. This is a third of that. So in class, I have some of these like 3D shapes. And basically, if you filled this guy up 3 times, it would fill a shape. It would fill like a prism. Oh, am I going to be able to draw this? I don't know how to draw it. Okay, but if you imagine this square on the bottom, and it would just like, right, if you had a square sandwich, like basically the same base, but it was a prism instead of a pyramid, it would take 3 of these to fill up one of those, which is kind of crazy. You're like, really? 3? But yeah, 3. So anyway, so a third of the area of the base, which we already said was 100. And then the height, this is the height of the pyramid. So this is 12. So that final answer is 400 inches cubed. Okay, so this is height of a pyramid. There you go. Easy peasy. Thanks for watching.